Happy New Year to all my Jewish friends and family. No, I don't have family that's Jewish, but I have to tell you that my best friend is a Jewish carpenter. So yes, I am in the family, even though I'm a Gentile. What we're gonna make today, because it's Rosh Hashanah 2020, is we're gonna make challah bread. And challah bread is a festival bread that is very rich in eggs and milk. And you know what? This recipe doesn't even have milk in it. I don't understand. Oh, it has butter in it though, but it's a wonderful, rich festival bread that we're gonna braid, and it'll be impressive on any dinner table or just to enjoy. But there's some symbolism in making this bread that I want to share with you. Now, it may seem that it's kind of complicated, but don't worry about it. This is my first time, so we're gonna learn together. And just like my lamb cake that was gluten-free that flopped, I'm hoping that this doesn't happen on this one, but we're gonna learn together. So what we're gonna start with is 3 cups of flour, and we're gonna add to that 1/4 cup of sugar. Where did I put my sugar bowl? Oh, here it is. Okay, 1/4 cup of sugar. And the rest of my, a little extra than, a little extra than that. And a package of instant dry yeast, but I'm also going to, there's a little 1/4 cup of warm water. So I'm gonna put it in there like that. Did you know that active yeast is actually a live organism? And if you heat the water too much, it'll actually kill the live enzymes that are in there. It's true. All right, so we got the active dry yeast. But you know what? Because that's not dry anymore, we're not putting it in there. And then 1½ teaspoons of salt, and I'm using kosher salt today. Okay, that's 1/4. Here is 1/2. So we'll do 1/2. 1, 2, there was 1, whoops, and there's a little bit more. Okay, 1½ and then, so we're gonna mix these dry ingredients like this. I'm gonna put this away. I did get some of the ingredients out of this. So mix it together. Now, one thing that's not on here is the 1/4 cup of warm water. So just write it on your notes if you're taking notes. And if you have any comments about the holiday and you're watching, post it below. If you are Jewish and there's something special you do, or you are familiar with challah bread. I just learned about challah bread. The other thing I learned about challah bread is you can see these pommes, that's French for apple, and the honey is that, that's another way that Jewish people celebrate during Rosh Hashanah, is honey and apples is a sweet new year. So lots of honey and apples during Rosh Hashanah. So we've got the dry ingredients, so it's 3 cups and a little bit extra flour. And then what we have here is we're gonna do the wet ingredients. So it's 2 eggs with our fancy Sunbeam mixer. Some people have more fancy mixers. I have my Sunbeam mixer that I'm very proud of because it works just fine. And then 1 egg yolk for the wash. And then also this is 2 tablespoons of butter, or you can also do, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Put this here, so we're gonna mix this up. Okay, so then we're gonna take this out here. We got the sugar in here. We've got the instant dry, we've got the flour in here, the eggs, egg yolk, milk, the butter, salt. Did I put salt in there, Sam? I put sugar? I didn't put sugar in there, did I? Oh, I did put sugar over here. Okay, so we're gonna put it over here. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna mix this up like this. It's always good to wear an apron in case things get kind of messy. Here's my extra flour. What's interesting, what I learned when I'm learning about this bread, as I read the recipe, is that it rises 3 different times. Yes. So I'm gonna mix it around like this, and they even talk about mixing it in here. Why is it so dry? What's the ingredients that's missing? It's not supposed to be this dry. I got 2 eggs in there, right? Maybe I need a little bit more oil. Something's not right. Something is not right with this. Okay, let me look at here. Let's see what this says. Okay, I got the water, I got the yeast. Stir in 1.5 cups of warm water. Okay, so I need another 3/4 cups of water is what I need. That's what I need. Put it in here. Maybe that's it there. I don't know why that other recipe didn't have. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. Wait a minute. Yeah, that makes sense. Butter's in there. Okay. So we said mix it like this. I think I need a little bit more flour. This said say 3 cups and extra. Let's put a little bit more flour. Oh, something's not looking right. Please comment below. What's going on is too sticky. Oh boy, okay, let's see here. Oh, what are we gonna do? I need your comments. I need your comments. I need your comments. Okay, oh my gosh, it's getting on my jewelry. It's messing up my hair. I'll put it in there. Oh, but that's the fun of cooking. Who cares? That's what washing machines are for. So, one thing I learned about Rosh Hashanah, a couple things I learned, is that on the night, last night at sundown was the beginning of Rosh Hashanah. Again, it's the Jewish New Year. And it goes till sundown this Sunday night. So last night was a time of introspection and contemplation of things that maybe you need to change in your life, or things you need to let go of. It's a letting go. So one of the traditional things that they do is they take breadcrumbs and they take running water and they fling them into the running water, and that's their sins being washed away. Well, as my Jewish carpenter best friend, he took away my sins 2,000 years ago. But he also offers the invitation to talk with him every day and say, hey, you know what? You need to adjust on this. You need to let go of that. You need to, just over here. And he does it with such loving kindness. Okay, you know what? I need more flour. What do I do with my hands? I didn't keep myself enough flour. Ooh. Okay, what are we gonna do, people? Let's see. Oh, my fans out there. Okay, I need your help. Just stay with me. We're gonna make this work. Like I said, this is the first time I've done this. Let's see here. Usually they say what you do is until it's not sticky anymore. You keep mixing it until it's not sticky. And when you mix it like this, it helps to activate the yeast. So the second night of Rosh Hashanah, which is tonight, which by the way, today is September 19th. And I want to say happy birthday to my special friend Andrea, who's married to Steve, who's Jewish. Happy birthday, Andrea. We went to high school together. So she was always younger than me, so I know she just turned 50 something, right? I'm not gonna say. Because you know what they say, 50 is the new 35. But those kids keep us young, don't they? Or they wear us out. So I'm gonna mix it a few more times. So on Saturday evening is when they have the honey and the apples. Also, they also have a new fruit that they never tried before. And something that I wanted to share with you, a new fruit is Wyman's blueberries. Not just any blueberry, but wild blueberries. And what's exciting, what I read about this, these are harvested in Maine. These are tiny little blueberries. Tiny little blueberries. Oh, just pour me here. Tiny little blueberries. Look how tiny they are. I know my hand is all dusty with dough. And they have a stem system that's underneath the ground. So the way they're harvested is through raking. So that is a new fruit that I picked up this week. And they're a little bit more tart and sweet than regular big blueberries. But it's the wildest things you find in the grocery store is wild blueberries from Wyman's. From Maine, where the lighthouses are. And, oh my gosh, I got blueberries in there. Ooh, a blueberry bread. Wouldn't that be good? So I'm gonna knead it a little bit more, like this. And it says that we're gonna get a lightly greased container and we're gonna, in a warm oven, and we're gonna let it rise for an hour and a half. So So during that time, an hour and a half, I'm gonna make stir-fried chicken, and we'll do that on another show unless my cameraman says, hey, let's just do it all together. I might do that. Okay, so I have failed to get let's get some ham. And you know what's not really good is, for some reason, the olive oil was sitting next to this. Not good. Ooh, that would not taste good at all. Maybe too close. So I'm going to take this here, and I'm going to grease this pan. Okay. A little bit more kneading. I need you like the flower needs the rain. You know I need you. I need you. I need you. See that? Good. See, it's good. See, it pulls away like that. All right. Now, if I'm doing it too much, please again, comment below if you're good at doing this, because it's the end result. It's going to see if this has been a successful show, if this has been an successful class for you. All right, so I am going to put this here, and I'm going to cover it with a damp cloth. And I'm going to tell you why this is white. I think it's in the Torah, in the book of Exodus, the Israelite children were given 2 portions of manna at the end of, on Fridays. They were given 2 portions of manna on Fridays, and then the white cloth symbolizes the dew that was on the manna, and poppy seeds or sesame seeds that are on it resemble the manna itself. And then something that we're going to do is we're going to be taking the challah, and I'll explain that again. So we're going to put this in the oven, and we'll be back in about an hour and a half. This is a chicken stir fry, and I decided we're going to do it. So the key on chicken stir fry or any meal is for you to prep your food first. And so what I have here is I have about a cup of celery, about two carrot sticks, just about a cup of onions, about 5 mushrooms cut, and right in here is cilantro. Now, you may know that when you cook onions, oh, your eyes start watering. So you know what I did? I actually put on these glasses and held a lime in my tongue, and I don't have any watery eyes. So what we're going to start here is I'm melting 2 sticks of butter, and I have been marinating this chicken. This is about 14 ounces. This is for a serving of 4, and you gotta look at what you're looking at, babe. A serving of 4, which 14 ounces, about 3.5 ounces of meat per person. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook. As that's cooking, I want to share something else. Before we speed up the film for you, I'm going to cook the rice. And what it is, it's 1 cup of white rice. And instead of using water, I'm going to use chicken broth. Yeah, let's give it a little more flavor. So to every cup of rice, it's 2 cups of liquid. 1, 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to wait for that to boil. All right, so get that on there. Got that there. I'm going to stir that up a little bit here. And so, on your mark, get set, go. Just finishing the first leg of the batter rising, the dough rising. We have 1 second left. So what we do this time is we pull it out. Whoop, wrong oven. Look how it's doubled. Isn't supposed to stick. I didn't want it enough. Push it down. See the part? Maybe it shouldn't have been damp. So I shouldn't have dampened that. Where I got that from, I don't know. So we're learning. So don't dampen your rag. It wasn't necessary. So see how it's going down? Okay, so we're gonna stick it in the oven another 40 to 60 minutes. This is the second leg of it rising. Again, I'll put it on for 60. Okay, so as we're doing it, we're gonna finish our stir fry here. I'm gonna put the chicken in, the cooked chicken. Turn it down, it's a little too high heat. I like my vegetables soft. Some people like them really crunchy. I don't. I think crunchy is reserved for when you have like a raw vegetable dish. But I like mine soft. And then we add the rice to it. It's okay, Sam, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, just in time for Dad. Dinner's ready. It's okay. Come on up, dinner's ready. George is home just in time. See, when you have your meals prepped, it's all prepped, you put it all together. Very cooked dinner. So I'm going to turn it off like that. I'm going to put the lid on it until we're ready. That's it. All right, we're going to take it out this time. And let's pull this out. It didn't double. What happened? It never doubled. Oh boy, it's like a pretzel. Let's bring it over here. Let's put some flour on it. See if we can redeem this. Uh-oh. This is the smaller piece. Well, that's warm. Maybe it was cooking. Maybe it's too warm. It's too warm. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Whoa, that's warm. Oh, it's almost too warm to handle because I had it on a low oven for warmth to rise. Okay, so what we're gonna do, this is supposed to be, take that and we're gonna break it up into 3 parts. Okay, put that there. And we're gonna braid this one here. Thanks, Sam. Remember the honey and the apples? Okay, so let's see here. Maybe having it in too warm of an oven is not the best thing. So this is the second leg of, I'm gonna turn this off here. Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna roll this one. Okay. You know, the one thing about baking is that you just work on it. It's never perfect all the time, and that's okay. But the more you do, the more confidence you get. And you learn from your mistakes. It's like life, you know, you learn from your mistakes. A lot of people don't try because they're afraid of failing, but you know what? That's failure right there, is not even trying. So have fun. I think a lot of people have been cooking more because of COVID. They're in the kitchen more. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take the third one. Okay, what they say is you let it, after we braid these together, then we're gonna let it sit for another half an hour in a warm oven, in a warm place. Okay, so I'm gonna go like this. Okay. Okay, there we go. Whoops, kind of went on the floor. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to do it on here. And this is lightly greased. I sprayed this with olive oil. Okay, not bug spray. Ha! That would not be good. Okay, let's see here. I wonder where my dough, I wonder if my dough is dry. Comment below if, let's see, da, 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 da. Go here, and then go here, and go here, then go here, and go here, and go here, okay. So, all right, and we do this. I took the other half and I braided it and put it on top. So what we need to do is we need to let this sit for another half hour. Hopefully it'll rise. I'm having a feeling this is going to be more like a pretzel. But, okay, so I'm going to put it back in the oven. I turned the oven off this time. And we're going to put it in for another half an hour. Okay, stay tuned.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action.
5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to pull it out. We're going to baste it with an egg wash. And let's see, did it raise? It did not raise. Oh, I think that this is going to turn out to be a challah pretzel. Because remember, on Renee's show, anything is possible. So let's preheat this oven. We're going to do the lower oven, 375, and let's do an egg wash. Over this way, Mr. Cameraman. Whoops. Right, so if this is not a challah bread, we're going to change this to Okay, so one more thing. You can put sesame seeds or poppy seeds. I'm going to just use a little bit of oats, and this symbolizes the manna that fell in the wilderness and how God took care of them. But we're also going to we're taking a little shaka, challah, right here. Taking a little bit of challah, and we're going to put this like this in foil. Let's get the foil out. Okay, doesn't matter if it's heavy duty or regular foil. And taking the shaka, taking the challah, I don't want to keep saying shaka, means that God commanded Moses and said, tell the people, this land that I'm giving you, give me the first fruit, give me the best, give me the first of all your grains. So that's what it means to taking the challah. So we're going to put this in the oven now, and we're going to do it for 30 to 40 minutes. Let's do 35. Always add. Okay, we'll wait. Okay, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go look at this challah bread or challah pretzel. We're going to keep that in there. That's called taking shaka. All right. Put it here, let's see. Looks like a pretzel to me, but hey, that's okay. In Renee's cooking show, anything is possible. Worth a cup of sugar, but you know what I'm gonna use instead? I'm gonna use some honey. And I wanna show you something else. You don't want me to use honey?
Action.
I'll do it again.
Action.
Okay, so I took the other half and I braided it and put it over this. Stop it.